How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're playing something a little bit different. I haven't been able to play Magic for a while. Just been a lot of work and personal things happening. Where we're just playing a random deck that I found that kind of caught my eye, and I just wanted to try it out just because it seemed like a cool Gruul Saga deck. That like this type of deck was around um like maybe my time reference is a little off, but like this type of shell with like Ragavan, Darcy, Renin 6, and Tarmogoyf has been around. Like that's been like splashes in the pan. There's also this kind of shell with a teamer splash with like um with oh my gosh, the 1/3. I've played Magic so long I'm forgetting all the names now. Ledger Shredder. But this deck looks a little bit more cleaner, and this list is interesting that I found because it's a little bit more artifact based. So like we have the 4 bolt, but instead of having like unholy heats, you have 4 galvanic blasts and 2 shrapnel blasts. So that's actually kind of cool. With a bunch of like we have 9 artifacts, and then we have an evolved and epic here. So like there's a couple lists that like 5 0'd that have like this Darcy, Ragavan, Ren 6 Tarmogo shell. And then like there's some slots I've noticed with like 3 or 4 experimental synthesizers, like 3 or 4 Galbas, 2 or 3 Galbas, 2 or 3 Shadow Blasts, 3 or 4 Gal Blasts, like 1 or 2 or 0 Velok and Voldar and Epicure. Sometimes they have a Bomat Courier. Like there's a lot of like little flex slots going on. So I just want to try it out and see how it goes. So I think with the red and 6, I feel like I'd want more fetches than just 6, but we just have 6 for now just to see how they feel. So 6 fetches, 3 Copperline Gorges. I can honestly see making one of these Copperline Gorges into another fetch just because we do have red and 6. A couple basics, 2 Stopping Grounds, and of course the 4 Saga. So this deck is just built around Urza Saga essentially. The sideboard kind of just like mismatched certain cards I wanted to try out. 2 Alpine 2 EEs, the second Haywire Might. Of course, we have Gigant as a companion. I think Pithing Needle and Saga Lantern are kind of like locked as like Saga sideboard cards. I want to try 2 Torpor for like Atraxa, Amulet Titan, etc., etc. Creativity list. Shattering Spree seems good. Runafel seems really good against like Murktide decks. And then Urvar against Creativity. Like this is a card that I want to try out just because I never had a chance to. Like I always play white and I always play Hollowed Moonlight. So like this is just a card I've seen like 2 or 3 of these lists. 5 0'd run 2 or 3 run Urvar. So just want to give it a roll. Just try this list out. Just play something a little bit different. I feel like I was jamming a lot of modern uh, for Oakland, and then I was just kind of burnt out from Pioneer. Um, so now I'm just back to just trying out. Oops. Just trying out another deck with the new set that's out and such. So, um, I actually forgot to add some tickets to it. Let's add like 36. But yeah, so this is just again like usually I play like black, green, or like you know uh, Abzan, of course. But it's always good to change it up every now and then. I was thinking of playing Pioneer, but I'm just like my Discord's been definitely going off on it, and I think I want to definitely try out like Thalia and Gitrog. But like just overall, just the format just is just a little too stale for me. Like this deck actually like excites me to um try out. So like it looks really cool to play. And like I've only registered Ragavan in a league like maybe like once or twice, right? Um so we interested to see like if we can like bolt a bunch of people out. Like just having reach is something I'm also just not used to. Um, I think stuff like Rakdos scam. I think it's interesting because like all your removal actually kills. grief and like fury, right? Like you don't like prismatic ending is actually like kind of like a necessary evil in that matchup just because it can tag a blood moon, but like it can't tag a grief easily. And on that note, like as like being partially red green, like you can just mostly ignore blood moon. Like I feel like people may board in blood moon just because we are a saga deck, but like it doesn't like destroy us. Like we're just so red heavy. We have ways to make treasure with Ragavan. So it's just interesting. Just a different type of deck, of course. Um, Definitely different than what I'm, of course, used to. Um, but again, good to change it up. I don't like playing tier 1 decks, so this is definitely a tier 1 deck, even though it has a bunch of tier 1 cards in it, like Red and 6, Ragavan, Darcy, Saga. But it's cool to see like a different combination, right? We're not on the play. Our opponent mulliganed. We have the mismatched stomping ground here. Are they going to scam us? Ragavan. So I'll probably say the bauble because of the Darcy here. Free draw RG Saga. I feel like we still would want to double red spell here. So I might just go Mountain Pass. If they go Undying Spell here, do I care? I think I do. I think I just bolt it now. They could also dash a monkey, which would suck, but I think I'm just gonna bolt. Next we can go Stomping Ground, Darcy, Bauble, play Ragavan. It's also interesting to see how many artifacts can be really generated because the Shrapnel Blast is technically, I guess it's not dead. Like we could just like leave this Bauble uncracked, but the big old Void Walker, that sucks. That does suck. Darcy. I think I like going Darcy double. I think I'm gonna bomb. I think I want a rule spell for this. Void Walker. I guess we already have the Shrapnel Blast, but I think I'll put a yard in the yard. Because worst case scenario, we can Shrapnel Blast this Void Walker with this Bauble. Interesting. Land off the top means we can dash Monkey and Shrapnel Blast. Not lucky. I think I'll dash Monkey here. This also plays around Fury, but I feel like they don't have a Fury in their hand. Like them spending a whole turn to terminate my first Darcy's kind of wild, but. So they're holding up a removal spell for my monkey. I think I'm going to be greedy here and synthesizer for a land. Shrapnel blast. Us not having a third land really sucks here. Because now I can't cast it, so I have to put this in my graveyard. Darcy. Go Darcy here. So they can cast their Frenzy off their Voidwalker. That seems a little... Oh, sure. Should probably scam here. What did they exile? They exile the Terminate. Interesting. So I might bauble just try to get another land, because if they're gonna take my Shrapnel Blast, I'll just like sack my bauble now. I wonder if they have a scam spell here. Like, judging by their tank, maybe they don't. I mean, it also says that they're double queuing, so maybe they're just playing another match, but... But based on, like, them just, like... Oh, yeah. See, like, I just felt like they didn't have a scan spell. Oh. That's brutal. So do they have a scam spell here? They don't. What is our last card? They're going to draw a Seasoned Pyromancer. If they can draw Seasoned Pyromancer... This is already 2 o'clock anyway. Let's get a forest. They go to 8. The Shrapnel Blast is a little short. So I need Bolt off the top wins the game. Maybe it was worth it to sandbag this Lantern and discard it to a blood token to try to get a Bolt. Okay. What are you gonna cast? They're getting a land. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, I just have lethal. Go blast. Yep. That was actually a good draw. Target them. Cool. Turn into a burn deck. Turn into a burn deck, huh? Turn into a burn deck. Sweet. I guess I want another Lantern, maybe another Torpor Orb. Torpor stops Grief and Fury. Halo Might can come out. Maybe a Trimabobble. Trimaren. No red mana. Unfortunate. That's not much better, but something we're just going to have to work with, I guess. Thoughtseize. Okay, well, my hand is officially just destroyed. We are going to need... I think I'm going to synthesize it first. See if I had a land or a 1-drop. Got our 1-drop. Bolt. Blood Moon. Oh, Fable. Sure. Gal Blast. So I'll go Darcy. Synthesizer. Trigger Darcy. I guess I'll... Oh, I needed a fetch first. I'm an idiot. I'll keep that on top. I'll exile that. Do this. Go to Forest. Cast Shadow Spear. Got Delirium. So next turn I can equip. Or just not. Shrapnel Blast. So I can Gal Blast the Voidwalker and then sack this. I could also sack this first and see if I hit a bolt or something. I think I do want to play the Saga. I think I can just take a hit off this. That's fine. Okay. Alright, at this point, I think the Voidwalker is not that scary. You do have Delirium already. Oh. Oh, that's a good top deck. Fuck. That's really good. Bolt. Oh, I'm gonna Gal Blast this. I'll Bolt the Voidwalker. So we can make a 3/3 construct. Delta. Oh man, another Spyro. That's pretty good. Well, let's see if they attack. Okay. Does it mean that they don't have a removal spell? They just want to make a... So they're going to just take that. So we play around this, but it's tough. Thoughtseize. So we needed a banger there, and that was not a banger. So we can get Soul Guide Lantern. We also get Pyrite Spellbomb. We can get Soul Guide Lantern. There's already a creature in the graveyard, so we'll just take out the Voidwalker. Go up here. Did I burn up the Epic here? I did not. Kind of sandbag this just to, in case I draw here. Looks like I'm winning those board. Yeah, how's it going, Nostalgia? Hey, Steven, thanks for what's up, buddy. Appreciate it. 8 months. That's awesome. It looks like you, yeah. So this matchup feels pretty good with 4 Bolt, 4 Blast, 4 Galvanic Blast, 2 Shrapnel Blast, that's for sure. I do like the experimental synthesizers with the Galvanic Blast, that is, or with the Shrapnel Blast, that is kind of cute. Cool. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. Terrible, we forget to tell everyone, it's not a big deal. To be fair, I really haven't been streaming the past like 4 months, I feel like. So hopefully you give it to someone else when I haven't been. So far, this deck feels pretty good. So very low to the ground. Like, just Saga things, Darcy things, just filtering the draws feels good. Especially when, like, especially in the face of a Voidwalker, like, you can kind of just ignore the Voidwalker. Like, that game I was kind of inclined to, like, kill it, but then at the same time, it was like, it's just a 3. It is unblockable, and that's kind of the major thing. But like, just the passive ability doesn't really impact this as much as you think it would. And it's nice that like we have like Galvanic Blast and Shrapnel Blast instead of Unholy Heat. Granted, like Unholy Heat would have killed the Voidwalker anyway, but like it's nice that we could just like really just ignore it. And we're not leaning on Delirium. I mean, it was kind of annoying that like Tarmogoyf was small, was just a 2-3, but it was obviously just enough to win the game. So I was just probably pretty well, but yeah, for sure. I think she needs it. She's having another rough day today, from what she texted me. But hopefully she can get off not too late today. Yeah, the card that is really surprising is Experimental Synthesizer. That's for sure. I'm definitely surprised by this card. I really want to play Creativity because like on paper Creativity seems like a bad matchup because like you don't have Unholy to like just trade a 1-for-1 with it. You need to like have a Metalcraft Blast plus Bolt or Blast plus Ren. Like you need like a combination of things to like answer an Archon. That means like a Resolve Archon does hurt, like even when you're like on Abzan, but like I wonder if like I was like, do I need like a third explosives? I think that's one of those interesting calls. On the play, I think I will keep. I will keep, and I'll go fetch land, bauble, pass on the play. On the draw, I think I would have Wilkins' hand. Because, like, worst case scenario, we just go to Goifon too. It's cool art from the new set. Definitely prefer like an OG, but this is just Mana Traders. I'm gonna bauble myself after their turn, just so I have information on what card I want on top. Like if they're not a creature deck and I see a lightning bolt, I'm gonna want to like shuffle it, for example. Like seeing that, like, do I want to play around Blood Moon? That's the real question. Saga. I think I will keep the Saga actually. Lightning Bolt. So like, if this is a Blood Moon, this is gonna kind of suck, but we have like Beseiju. Like, I think I need to get a stomping ground here. We'll get the OG one. But I'd say good luck, have fun. Nice. I'll say thank you. You too. They could just push my Goyf head on step, which would suck. This would always just be like a 4-color pile. I don't think 4-color piles have the black, so maybe that's a bad read. Well, you don't play Magic for like months. Oh, there you go. It just definitely feels, I feel so out of touch sometimes. There's always an argument to like not play Reds texture. So this is creativity. I got my wish. Bolt. Yeah, I don't think I should have played the Saga. So I guess I can then synthesizer. Try to get a land just to get value. God damn it. Playing the Saga on turn 2 like just max punished me like to the fullest. Oh man, that's awful. Oh, I guess my goal's big now. That's a good point. New secret layer 1 is angel things, so that means I got it. I think I saw like rumors. I actually haven't been paying too much attention to like all the new stuff. Obviously, because it's like overwhelming, because there's so much. But like, I did hear something about that on Twitter too. Hopefully, the quality of the secret layers are better though. Fable, sure. What sucks is now I only have the Beseiju. I may have to like get a Springleaf Drum. Just to like be able to bolt. Could also Haywire with the Fable. I think I have to get Springleaf Drum here. This could also be the persist version. Maybe I should have gone like maybe I should have gotten the Lantern. Because this is the Black Splash. If they discard an Archon, I'm just gonna be very sad. They discard an Archon. Please don't have a persist, please. It's also not the end of the world. Yeah, that sucks. Just forgot that they just are on persist. I knew this. So I have to bolt this now because they can make a treasure and then just creativity that. And then I can't interact with that anyway. So I think I just have to bolt this. And then if they like go get Doorroom Mine, creativity of that token, then fuck me, right? I'm screwed anyway, so it doesn't matter. If they don't do anything, okay. Soul Guy Lantern is clutch. So I will go Darcy. Just remember to synthesizer. I'll put this in the 6-9. No, unfortunately, this is not lethal. 6-9. We're one short. One short. Tarmogoyf. Oh, it's actually not one short. I forgot that this grows it. I'm so dumb. Oh, and I should have picked the Lantern too to force lethal. I'm so bad at this game. They're gonna block it away, so I guess it doesn't matter. Or interact some fashion. This is Prismari command. Okay, so not horribly punished. And the red and 6 I think wouldn't have been worth it anyway, so. So they go to 2. So now we are persist proof. Discard Spell Pierce. It's good to know. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll get value out of this Tarmogoyf. Or the synthesizer. Maybe I should have played this to play around the persist, but they didn't have persist here. Maybe that was a little loose. Bolt Darcy. Okay. I feel like I'm playing this game very suboptimally. Just, god damn it. Okay, well. I feel like they drew persist because they said ag. But I feel like they're slowly clamping down on this game. So next turn we can synthesizer. I think I just have to let this go. Sure. Oh man. It all like stemmed from playing that Saga on turn 2. This game would be very different if we didn't have that Saga on turn 2. I'm going to crack this now. Joy. I have to Gal Blast this. Otherwise you're just making infinite blockers. Oh my god, why? Oh, that's embarrassing. Didn't play around the Spell Pierce. Yeah, that's true. I feel like either way they would just block, so doesn't really much amount to anything. Oh, you're saying my Galvalax should have gone in the face. That's fair too. Yeah, I could see that. I think there's just like little mistakes that I'm making just because this is the first time playing the deck, and they're all just kind of adding up in this game. I think this game is definitely winnable, which is a good sign. I think. Doesn't hurt. It doesn't help when you're just hitting lands though. That's not good. Time to put Gigantha in hand, I guess. I wonder why these are white. It's interesting. I feel like we're in a world of pain right now. I mean, I got my wish. I get to test Orvar. Just definitely getting growing pains through playing this deck for the first time. This card's so good. So in this matchup, I'd board in all Pine Moons, EEs, the second Lantern. I have a lot of stuff I could board in. Leyline Binding, so I could board in the other Haywire Mine if need be. Oh, they just have another Teferi then. Yeah, I mean that's the thing about this deck, right? It's like you're never fully out. Nostalgia. Are you calling the shot? Are you calling the shot? That is not it. I mean, we get another crack. So like we're not out of it as long as they don't have oh, actually, is this lethal? Yeah, I'm gonna dead on board and do the math. One blocker. So 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're dead. I'll make them attack though. They all saw the ping from the Ren. No, they also have another reflection. Ping my monkey. Interesting. What would be my next 3 draws? Wouldn't have been anything. Okay, good to know. Um, Haywire Might is good against Leyline Binding. I hear a lot of like conflicting things about Orvar. I feel like people either like really like Orvar or really hate Orvar. You know. I think I'll probably trim a Ren. I think the Shrapnel Blasts don't answer it, so I think I'll cut that. And then I think I trim X number of bolts, right? Maybe I'll trim one bolt, one Epicure. I don't think we want the Spell Bomb either. I feel like these are just dead cards. I could see an argument for like Alpine Moon just because it stops Storm and Mine, but I feel like that's a little loose. I could see Pithing Needle coming in. I could also see Torpor coming in too. I could also see them just having Atraxa. I think Atraxa just like shits on Orvar, right? So I think like Torport's better. Trim a Ren. Trim another Bolt. I go like that. Playing around with sideboarding. This is probably incorrect, but like it's gonna suck if we have Orvar and they just shit in Atraxa into play. Like this. Like it's gonna be kind of sad. Alright, we're gonna go Haywire Might aggro. If they just shit in Atraxa into play, I'm gonna be very sad. Oh god, are we gonna make the same mistake twice? And play Slog on turn 2 and get punished for it? Hopefully not. Alright, we're all in on this Saga here. White mana. They're wear tearing my Saga. That sucks. They didn't wear my Saga with a chapter trigger on the stack, which is not good for them. So if they have Ren. If they Ren and they just plus, we can Gal Blast the Ren. No Gal Blast Ren. I'll Scry Trick myself. Because they didn't have the Ren. I think we need it. They're also at 13. Like, they're... This Haywire Might aggro plan is not terrible. With, like, a Gal Blast, maybe, like, another Gal Blast off the top. Like, a fetch there, and they're dead. Do you want to play around Spell Pierce? Okay. They're going to kill my Haywire Might. They are not. I'm going to Gal Blast now. Play around Spell Pierce. And then I can crack this bauble now. So what am I bobbling here? Oh, Gal Blast. Oh, I will take a God Blast. And a Torpor Orb. Well, this is kind of a nombo. But, you know, what are you going to do? Gruul, yeah. I just this looked really interesting, Malka, and I wanted to try it out. Like, I kind of played a lot of Abzan for Oakland, and I'm kind of burnt out from Pioneer, even still. So I just wanted to try this out. Please, creativity to this. No creativity. Okay. There goes all of my Haywire Mites. My Haywire Mite aggro plan has successfully been dealt with. Maybe the second Haywire Mite is a little overboard. In this matchup, at least. Please, Leyline Binding my Torpor Orb, and then creativity. Okay. Come on, something good. Something good. Something good. Oh my god, why? I guess this Gallblast is 4 damage now. Mother mercy, why? Oh, we dead. We dead. Please Besage my Torpor Orb and then play an Archon. Please. I'm gonna fetch now. We don't have Metalcraft anymore, but I don't think that's... Fuck me. Fuck me. No, this list 5-0'd like I think a week or two ago, or like 3 versions of this list like have been 5-0ing the past couple months, and I just wanted to try it out. Might have to Galblast this Reflections. Yeah, for real. For real. I think I'll block. I don't think so. I don't think I'll block, actually. They might trade here, but... this list definitely needs some fine tuning, that's for sure. To say the least. To say the least. And if they take one hit from Gigantha and they crack a fetch, we are right in this game. Never mind. I feel like we don't need more than one hero mine the 75. I kind of like copied that. I think we just need one somewhere. I don't think we need both. Okay. Please, just destroy my torp orb. Please. God, these fables are just single-handedly just like out-grinding us. Okay. Do you believe? Do you believe? My opponent hates my orbs. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna probably just face them all. They have lethal next turn. So this going Gal Blast to face now opens up to synthesizer plus we boarded out both Shrapnel Blast. Yeah. So they just have lethal here. So I'm just going to crack this fetch and hope to draw a burn spell. We have 2 bolt, 1 blast, one galvanic blast, and of course we have synthesizers for redraws. That's not bad if they just don't have anything else, because this is a blocker. So this is gonna have like a leyline binding, or actually. Maybe it's incorrect to board out bolts and stuff. GG. These Orvars were just not good. I think we could have won game 1 if I just had a little more experience with the deck. And that's just, it is what it is. I think I could have, like, maybe with another more leagues under my belt, I think I could have navigated game 1 much better. Much better. And it seems like with how low to the ground this deck is, I feel like you never really want to cast Saga on 2. Maybe that's a generalized statement, but I think just off the bat, I think the Haywire, like the second Haywire, can get cut. I don't know about the Orvars. Maybe we want like a 3rd explosives instead, just to like tag everything. Cause like now I'm under the assumption that they just run Atraxa now too. Although we did see an Archon game too, so like maybe they didn't have Atraxa. Like maybe an Edo would have been better than Haywire might. Who knows? Like maybe Torpor should just be one of. Like maybe I just need a bigger sample size with this. It's just so hard because just like these creativity, these Archon lists specifically, like aren't always all in on Archon. I think that's the hard part. But like this deck didn't feel bad. Like in that match, I think I just needed to fine tune this list more. For one, because I kind of just like threw it together based on some lists that I saw. I think the sideboarding just really needs to be more optimized. Like, should I have boarded in Alpine Moon? Like, that's also another question, right? I feel like that deck just has multiple angles, and just EE just does better than Alpine Moon, right? I guess not strictly better, because, like, if with the EE on 0, then it wipes our own constructs and stuff, but mean, I also probably got a sideboarded wrong. Like maybe I weren't supposed to board out bolts, right? Like if I'm trying to like manage their dwarves, you know? Like maybe I'm supposed to like not have maybe not over sideboard, keep it a bunch of burn spells because they are like since they are on like Leyline Binding, they do have a pretty painful mana base. So like we could like that game we only attack with Haywire Mites and almost burn them out. Um so like maybe it's correct just to, like board out like 2 Ren, 2 Bolt. Maybe just keeping the blast, to be honest. Even though it doesn't kill anything. That's like 6 cards. I can see boarding in 2 EEs. Like I feel like we don't need to board in that much against the deck is the point. I'm gonna keep this hand. I can go turn 1 Drum. And then turn 2 Epicure. Tarmogoyf. I could also go Drum here or Epicure here. And then I can go Saga Run and 6. I think I want the Drum. Maybe I should want Saga. Maybe I should play Epicure actually. It's a close one. So Spear. We got the land. So I think I go Epicure. Could also like go Synthesizer instead of Tarmogoyf. I just like sequenced this really poorly and got so rewarded for it. Holy shit! I should have synthesized it first in case I had a land and then played Epicure. We need a fetch land, please. Just gonna ping them. We're in a racing situation here. I'm also in a situation where I kind of want to like put this Planeswalker in the graveyard just to grow my Tarmogoyf. Land is not what we want. Fuck me. Five, 6. 5, 6. 6 plus 12, 13, 14. $13, $9. Yeah. Ping them, leave Epicure back. We need to dodge another Boros charm. And a Skullcrack effect. Oh god. Fuck. Was I supposed to play the Saga earlier to get Shadow Spear earlier? Because that turn I could have got Shadow Spear. Oh, man. I don't think we want Ren. Got another Beseiju and an E, I guess. Beseiju can tag a Eidolon. This doesn't have anything for burn, really. Full art Rens. Which one? Because now there's like 5 versions of Ren, right? Are you referring to the new one? Full. Oh, the new set. Okay, that's what I assumed. Oh, this version. Ren in 16. Yeah, exactly. This art. The quality's kind of ass. I just want to see the art. I guess this is like the OG. I think I like the OG one more than the full art. Like I kind of like this one more, but I wonder how different this game would be if we're on the play. Okay, we're gonna keep this in and rely on all holy Ragavand. Mountain. So they have mountain. They're going to draw a Boros charm. How about a land? Thank you. I could dash monkey. I could go Darcy Haywire Might. I have artifact sorcerer or artifact creature. If I synthesizer here, next turn I can just dash Ragavan. They have mountain. They're gonna drop Boros charm. I think I need red mana anyway, so I think I'm gonna go Darcy here. Like my red mana is what's taxed. I'd rather do this, and then like I'm able to get more mana if I just dash this monkey. I feel like it's just a higher ceiling play. Okay, sure. I will double walk. Okay, time to dash. Goblin Guide. Ah. Ah. Oh, that sucks. So we know they have Burrow's Charm in hand. We are not hitting our land drops. I think I have to dash again. I think I have the synthesizer here. Hope to hit a land. I think this is a turn I will chump with the Haywire Might. No dice. Back up to 9. Creature artifact. I'm going to go to second main. So then these Darcy's don't attack and Ren and get these triggers. Don't think we need Tarmogoyf. We need a lot of help. A lot of help. Where's our last card? Okay. Okay. I think we have to go to 3. The magic number. Could not get a Delirious Darcy. Okay. Well, we got this answer. God, we are just... There's so many... We're just dead in so many aspects. We need to draw creatures here. We're gonna sack this blood token. Gallblast. I don't think we're gonna play this Gorge. I think we play Saga. We need to whiff 2 draws here. We can get Shadow Spear eventually. Oh, please. Just draw a creature. Draw a creature. Just draw creatures. Okay, we lost to creativity and we lost to burn. And the sideboard isn't really prepped for burn either, unfortunately. I think the main thing is just like we need to clean the sideboard up. I feel like there's just a lot of issues. Like I think 2 Harem, like I said, 2 Haremite's just not good. We also just got unlucky there. Like we had double Darts trigger with the Ren and just like couldn't do anything. Like we just had to like 2-for-1 ourselves just to like trade. Like we really need one of those creatures to be a Tarmogoyf to like profitably block. We just like never drew rules but for the creatures. Like typically like in this matchup, like at least for like Abzan and like Rock, like if they draw more creatures, like it's actually fine because we actually have all the removal for it. It's when they draw the actual literal burn spells. But like that match, like literally we just drew no removal and they just kept attacking with this annoying Swift Spear, unfortunately. Like I wonder if like I should have like a research desk instead of the Hey Where Am I? That's something I want to try. I don't know, it's tough. This is just the first draft, of course, so it's like can't really expect much from our first draft. How's it going, Sadna? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Gruul Saga new meta. I don't know about that. Since we're just 1-2. I mean, the deck feels good. It's just like I feel like these type of decks, like since you don't have like a free win, you need like all these things to add up. And I felt like with like Abzan, I just was just running into a brick wall because I just wasn't couldn't find the right configuration. But like once you find the correct configuration, the deck feels really good. And I feel like with this is like I feel like there's a lot of bright spots on this list. And it's just like, oh, I just drew a second Hayrmite that would have been better at something else, or like, you know, these Orvars are dead, or like I have nothing for burn. Like I think like having at least one card for burn might be good, right? Like do I if I keep running into like Murktide, do I need a second run of foul? Like do I really need 2 Alpine Moons? Like especially since I've just been out of the game. Not having an optimal sideboard is definitely a way to like just lose league matches, you know? You definitely need to be oh man. And then we get hands like these where we are just butt fucked, but this one seems okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I think like the research deck is just like a lot of value, and you can just like mill it with the Darcy. Like it just seems good, you know. So okay, so they're scamming if you're gonna play. How about a? Ooh, I don't know if I need. Is this the +1/+1 counter one? It is. Okay, so we can blast the Fury. My plan is to blast this, so I think I just need to put Pirate into play. And just hope they don't have a backup scam spell. If they have a backup scam spell, well, we're fucked, so. I think playing over is too all at this point. Can't find it constantly used unless 3+100 and they have other ways. I agree. I agree 1,000%. I agree 1,000%. They have another scam spell. They don't. Can't beat a 3-first for the ruin draw. Yeah, I believe that. Fuck me. God damn it. This is the second time that's happened, and it's just like so annoying. I'm just gonna trade this Dragavan for a Goblin. Oh. Let me attack. Well, I'm going to take that treasure because I fucking sorely need that mana. Yeah, it is a little greedier on the green sources for sure. I agree. Voidwalker, sure. Copperlight Gorge. I think I have to deal with the board, unfortunately. See what they have. Okay. Do I want the extra treasure? I don't think I do. This is the second time I've hit Ren and 6 off of my fucking my synthesizer. Oh my god. So funny. Drum. Non-creature. think I need the life. Hmm. I think I'll play synthesizer. Oh my gosh. I'm just hoping for like a 1-mana spell or a land, which there's a lot of. But that is not the case. These synthesizers have just been like so bad for me. I mean, maybe I'm just playing them incorrectly, but it's definitely a little defeating. Brought those in. Don't think you want the Hair Might. We're gonna board out a Ren or two. I think we'll board on Epicure. That just was just so bad. We just got like literally zero value off the synthesizers every time we've like triggered it. So we're just like hemorrhaging mana throughout that game. Like maybe I'm just playing it incorrectly. Pause that. I mean, the synthesizers were pretty good in the other matches. It's like this is the first match where it just like felt so bad, unfortunately. Are you gonna monkey me? I mean, I just like how this deck can grind, right, with Ren 6 and Sagas. Instant. Put that on top. Because I don't think you would consider this an aggro deck. It's just the Galva. Like, maybe it's just correct just to not have the Shrapnel Blast either, right? This is awkward because if I want to go Ren and 6 bring back Foothills, I lose my Foothills. I think I might do it though. Let's not let it get exiled. How's it going, bench? This is definitely not Abzan. That is correct. I've changed. I'm a changed man. I don't know if it's worth losing the Foothills. Like, maybe I should just, like, Gal Blasted first and then went Synthesizer. And then, like, now with Foothills grinding. But, like, don't think I need the other land anymore. I'm just hoping I can get, like, another Surveil, like, land with the Synthesizer plus Darcy, right? smash this. Oh, plus. Pass. I mean, there might be other ways to play this, but I don't think playing Temple's lenses out to grind too much might be wrong. I mean, that's where I think the synthesizers in theory are supposed to be good. Like, if you have synthesizers plus Ren and 6 plus Saga and plus Gigantha, like, in theory, that'll help you grind. So I think I'm not really too worried. I think it's just a matter of like I think there is something here. It's just a matter of like fine tuning it, right? I'll put this on top. You can take my orders. If I get a fetch land on the top, that would help. Not lucky. Like maybe I'm just not supposed to crack synthesizer. Maybe I'm supposed to just like maybe I'm being too greedy with that, right? Like maybe I'm just being too greedy. I am not sad now. Yeah, it'd be really great to have a fetch land. That not having the Wood of Foothills now kind of sucks, but okay. No. Yes, keep drawing cards off that. Good draw, good draw. Can we ultimate Ren? Can we ultimate Ren? Nope. Okay, all at Ren. Okay, there's the fetch land. But you get that hand. Okay. Exile. So we'll go Forest, just in case they have Blood Moon. Finally get our fetch lands going. Ooh, they're getting into Galvanic Blast range. Or Shrapnel Blast range. I mean, this is just a list that I saw online, and I just thought it was a cool idea. Oh man, give me a bolt. Because this, I would not say this isn't like my. Oh, yes, getting the bolt range. I don't have galvanic. I'm. They're also in galvanic blast range because of Ren and 6 now too. Thanks. But like I said, like this is just a list that I just kind of copied. Like there's some overlap. Like I could see a lot of these slots not being firm because this is just like a first draft, for sure. Um, this doesn't feel bad. I think it's just the problem is I think I'm just playing the deck wrong. You know what I mean? I think it's just one of those things where like this is the first time playing with the experimental synthesizer, right? So if I get another land, I don't think it's worth bobble tricking here. Cause you know, like if I like the card, I have to shuffle it anyway to kill this thing. So I think I'm just gonna crack this. Get a stomping ground. Galvanic blast it. And I'll just put a bobble into play now. So that way if they play Voidwalker, I can bobble, have the artifact in the graveyard, and make the turn work pretty big. So I think I'll just do it anyway. Grief. Do you have the terminate? So they have grief. They don't have blood moon. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, they interesting. I think I'm gonna just get set up here. We know they have grief. So if they can't scam it, so this blood moon is actually kind of bad for them. So I'll discard grief. I'm assuming it's just grief plus fury. You have a lot of burn in hand. Which card? I don't know. I haven't really, honestly, Malka. I haven't really looked at the new set. Unfortunately, I just haven't had the time. Like I saw this list last night, and I was like, I'm just gonna try this list because I wasn't really feeling Abzan, wasn't really feeling um, Pioneer, and this list looks fun. Just like I said like earlier, just like a Saga. I wanted to play like a Saga Ragavan Ren 6 list with Tarmogoyf, and I think the two Shrapnel Blasts are fine just to give reach, right? Like, I think it's just something that you just don't expect. And like, I feel like we're losing games because of like my ineptitude to build a correct sideboard, just because I haven't played the game in a while, and B, like, I think, I'm just playing a lot of I think I'm just playing this experimental synthesizer wrong. I think this card is powerful, and I'm just like doing it incorrectly. Andrew, thanks for the sub, buddy. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 41 months, man. That's too long. I'm just old now. Like most Moon players, they assume it hurts you more than it hurts them because her Saga scare. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Like, they did have to Stone Rain my Saga, but they also could have fetched a basic Swamp that turn 2. But they just, like, fetched a Blood Crypt tapped. I guess they wanted to Spyro, but then if they have another like non-basic swamp, that they'd be able to spire off the Blood Moon anyway, so that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I have no answers to that. I'm mostly sure Mom isn't a modern set. I think I agree with you. I mean, there's a lot of cool Pioneer cards, but that's just because Pioneer's card pool is so small. Like, I think every new set's going to impact Pioneer for a long time. But Fairy Mastermind looks more powerful the more I think about it. Is that a new card? What the hell are you playing? I saw a Gruul list that 5-0'd with multiple times with different shells, and I just want to try it. Oh, the Yuta Takatashi card. The cards definitely seems good in EDH. Oh, this hand doesn't do anything. I'm all in this hand. Just in general, I mean, I think Thali and Gurog is a cool card. I think I did find a cool EDH general that I want to try. Sure. We are having this Renin 6 Urza Saga issue again. I need to draw another. Really need to draw a fetch land. Oh no. We're against Tron, aren't we? We are. Like, I want to build this commander. Just a bunch of value, make a bunch of wolves, and like cast their opponent stuff. Like, I wanted to do that for Abzan, like, but Ixel just like with the infect theme, just kind of whatever. Ragavan. We could just die here. My Thalia and Garog deck is worth like 4K. Nice. Yeah, I know. I was looking in the group chat, and I know you've been kind of playing around with that deck. I need a red source off the top if I want to win this game. I won't have any hopes of winning this game. So we have Beseiju, Shattering Spree, Pithing Needle, Haywire Might. I think this is where we really need the burn spells, right? How about a burn? How about a land? Okay. Let's sideboard. Pithing Needle. 2 Alpine Moons. Shattering Spree. Beseiju. Haywire Might. Board out. Soulguy Lantern. Board out 2 Wrens potential. Maybe just 1 Wren. I think Epicure can come out. Maybe we don't want 2 Haywire Mites. Like, every time I have the second Haywire Mite, it's just so fucking bad. Maybe I'll board that out. Maybe I'll board out the Pirate Spell Bomb too. Board out a Bolt. You need to counter all their stuff. Yeah, without discard, this matchup definitely seems a little hard. And without pending to take out their maps. We do have a Moon, but our hand doesn't do anything else. I'm gonna keep this just for science. Gonna ball trick myself. Put Mullen to 5. We need pull Mullen to 4. Well, you need a clock though. That's the thing. We need a clock. Yeah, if I knew our opponent Mullen to 4, I think it's kind of a slam dunk. But at the time, you don't know. All right, follow me. Gal Blast. My music just starting to go off. Dude, that fucking scared the shit out of me. I don't want Gal Blast. I need like an actual threat. I'll save the second bauble for in case I draw a Darcy. Threat. I'll take it. I will take it. Again. I'm gonna keep this bauble into play just because it's an anthem. Okay. You got Tron on turn 3. If I dash Monkey, make 2 treasures, and that just doesn't. And I lose my board. I think I'm just making constructs here. If they like slam an Oblivion Stone, I can Pithing Needle, name Oblivion Stone. No green mana so far. Okay. I guess like a pithing needle named Karn, right? $13. Do I want to dash Ragavan next turn? No, I think I just leave this Ragavan in hand just so I can keep dashing it. Okay. Okay. Karn liberated. Because I didn't realize they could besage you. That is exactly why. You're absolutely right, Sadna. They still have a choice, though. It's kind of a tough call, I think. So 4, 6, 10. If we draw a bolt, we win the game. Saga. Make a construct. 5, 6, 7, 11. We're too short. So I attack Karn with construct. Attack Ragavan at opponent. Yeah. Play Saga. Sanctum move again. I think we're still in an okay spot. Make a construct. So we'll get a Haywire Mite. Sure. Cool. Made the mistake of pithing the wrong card and didn't get punished. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Let's do that again. Let's do that one more time. This hand's not. This hand could be a lot worse. I think I bottomed the gorge here. Opponent kept is mulligan to 6 actually. So I don't know. I think I bottom gorge here. Okay. What do you think of the Gruul invasion in there? It makes a treasure grows away from the bin. I think. Do you have the name of the card, the Dogfish? I don't know. I am not really familiar with the new cards, so I don't know. I need to look up the card day. Sorry, I'm just a novice Magic player here. I think the thing about these siege cards, I just don't think that they are unfortunately very playable. Like just it takes a lot for you to get value out of it, right? So it's a rhino too. Yeah, it's on theme with the channel. You're right. Take back everything I said. Take back everything I said. I'll bubble them after I dash and see if I want to Besage them. So bobble. Oh, I have to Besage you anyway. I have to Besage you anyway. So I should have got the extra point. That's a punt. Because I have to pay the. I have to Besage you now because I have the legendary Ragavan in play. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I missed out on a point. Oh my god, I like how I like said I need a Besage now. I just like don't do it. Oh well, then now I have to just like do this play. Oh my god, I just see the chat just scrolling and I'm like distracted by it. Okay, well this is okay. Ugh, so frustrating. Sure. Chromatic Star. I'll let you have that one. so bad this fucking game. Power plant. Okay. Okay. Circling wheels. Keep circling wheels. So they go to 12. We just need them to not have a Tron land. We need them not have tower. Bolt. Yeah, we need to fade one draw. Oh my god, they have. We need to dodge tower in the first 5 draws. Do they have the payoff? Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. Shrapnel blast. One time. Shrapnel blast. Shrapnel blast. Shrapnel blast. Shrapnel blast. Shrapnel blast. Shrapnel blast. Come on, Shrapnel blast. Shrapnel blast. Please. Please. Shrapnel blast. Shrapnel blast. One time. Shrapnel blast one time. Bolt. Galvanic blast. Lightning bolt. They go to 4. No, if they're gonna Karn. Ooh, I could get Saga here. Oh, well, they can just Karn minus. If they Karn plus, I just ditch Ren in 6. Yeah, I think I just ditched the Ren in 6. And then just not cast a Sylvan Scrying. Don't draw a creature. Oh, god damn it. Um, Synthesizer plus cast. I'm gonna I have to bolt them, right? Bolt, Galvanic Blast, Synthesizer. We set ourselves up for success there. That's unfortunate. That came a little late. It is what it is. So, like, again, this is just a rough draft that I put together. I think there could be a lot of improvements made to the list. I do think that maybe there's room for, like, maybe a cycling land, but that might be a little rough. Just because, like, I think you really want to be low to the ground with the synthesizers. I think this Haywire Might, I could see just being a second Epicure. I think it's okay. I think the Blood Token's actually pretty solid. I think the main thing we need to do is just change the sideboard. Like, I think we can, like, cut the Orvars completely. This Haywire Might's either going to be in the main or the side. I haven't figured that out yet. I want to keep the one runner file just for, like, Murktide and stuff. I don't know if I want a second Besage on the sideboard. I feel like that's just, like, I guess that was relevant against, like, Tron. So, like, if we want to, like, target creativity, like, I feel like, I don't know if we want to target Tron, but I feel like definitely want to target, like, Burn. I think I need one sideboard slot for Burn. So, I think I'll keep the Haywire Might in the sideboard. I never like Haywire Might in the main, at least based on the other cards. Oh, crap, sorry. I'll, probably do one Epicure in the main, or second Epicure in the main. Epicure is a 4 of that thing, does everything. I don't think there's enough room for it. I mean other fucking. Like, I think with 4 Darcys, 4 Ragavans, 4 Galvanic Blast, 4 Lightning Bolt, I think there's, like, I think I see 2. I don't think I see more than a second copy. I think the mana was fine. It's just like the running with these last sideboard cards. How does Cleanser Wildfire deal with creativity? Because you just, like, kill their. Oh, do they not run basics? They gotta run some basics, right? They should talk about, like, the leyline binding versions. They play one basic, but the problem is, like, you need to, like, play multiple of those, and I don't think there's just enough room. I think, like, Alpine Wound is just better than Cleansing Wildfire. Just, like, 1 mana 2 on the draw. One mountain. I think that's just too cheeky. This deck also just needs to have everything be really low to the ground. I want something for burn though. Oh, sorry, my eyes are just really tired. I think I want something for burn for sure. I just feel so naked against that in that matchup. This is definitely, I think, the change though. I think I want the Hero Mine in the sideboard, second Epicure in the main. I also saw a Bomek Courier as a one of in the slot, and it's kind of whatever. Oh, I wouldn't burn an Alpine Moon against creativity though. I'm burning an Alpine Moon for Saga decks and Tron and Amulet, right? I mean, if you're saying, like, Cleansing Wildfire is better than that slot, then maybe. I mean, If we're gonna try things out, let's just try it out. Dragon Claw? That's unfortunate. It's Dragon's Claw, right? Plural. I mean, there's also like Weather the Storm, which is kind of whatever. But I guess we have all the red spells to gain life. I could see that too. Let's try one. One Dragon's Claw. And we have room for one more, and I can be swayed either way. We beat Scam twice, which is kind of what I was expecting. I think Scam would be a good matchup for this deck. We lost to Tron, which is expected. We like if we really want to tackle Tron, we just have more of these. I guess like with Saga, we already have like the Besagers or like Hammer. We have Besagers, Shattering Spray, Hammer, and Might. I guess like we don't need the Alpine Moons for that. Yeah, because like at least this one like we can like tag a like this is good against Amulet like, compared to like Alpine Moon, right? You can just like tag a Growth Chamber. Yeah, I was scared of like Atraxa and stuff like and the Elementals because I just got raped by Elementals in Oakland. I can see like just going down to one copy. There's just a lot of room in the sideboard. Like I'm not tied to anything. I think the cards I'm obviously locked on are like the Gigantha. The Haywire Might I'm a really big fan of. I want some Never Explosive, the Needle, and the Lantern. I think are locked. Everything else I'm flexible with. Like I'm excited to try the Shattering Spree. I'm excited to try the Run of Foul for like blue red. It's just like there's so many options to fill out the sideboard. I don't really know. Like I don't play reds. I really don't know what like I could show you like the list that I was looking at. Like there's like a Scavenging Ooze, which I'm not a really big fan of because this isn't not a green based deck. I don't like Veil of Summer. I think Veil of Summer is a little too loose. And if there's, it'd just be like one copy. Like you see this, there's like Orvar here. Like Void Mirror, like maybe I could see Void Mirror. Like how bad is Living End against us? Living End is probably pretty bad, huh? We really just need to rely on these two lanterns. Yeah, maybe I need like a Torpor Orb. Oh, not Torpor Orb. A Void Mirror or a Chalice. One of the two. I can see like one Void Mirror maybe. Then like this is the other one that 5-0'd. It's like the Emrakul for Mill, which makes sense because Mill looks like a really bad matchup for us. Two Veils again. Check out Mono Red Boshless. Yeah, I've had that Nombo, and I think it's just one of those things where like if we're against Living End, we just need cyber cards, right? And it's not like it does nothing. It still triggers Darcy. Still puts artifacts in the grave for Tarmogoyf. It's not nothing. It's not great. Like I've played with that Nombo before. It's either that or like it's also the same with Chalice, right? So, they just search Obosh. Oh, Elixir of Immortality. I can also see Stonebrain too. We can also see Magus. But this has no sagas though. I think I like Elixir more than Dragon's Claw. Like maybe I want the Elixirs more than the Dragon's Claw. But then this list also just like has I'll try the Dragon's Claws first, but I'll keep the Elixirs in mind. I think Stonebrain is cool. A card that I also want to try out, that Hayashi just destroyed me with, was Brittle Effigy. Like against Murktide, just in the sideboard, he brought it in against me just like 2-4. Look at all these solid 1-ofs. All these solid 1-ofs. I could see not needing Pyrite too, unless we're scared of Sanctifier and back. Like that's the lone answer for it. I guess we also have EEs, but like so the maybe board would be like a brittle effigy and the elixir for mortality. But I think so. Like this, I think this is a good shell. I think I'll try this tomorrow. There's a lot of one-ofs in the sideboard, but I think this is just like again just kind of tooting, just throwing shit on the wall and see what sticks. So let's see how good the second epic here is. Just because we have the 2 Shrapnel Blaster, I think that makes that better. Yeah, I'll try this tomorrow. I'm gonna go kind of relax. Definitely had a long day of work, so. Appreciate you tuning in out. If you want to support the channel, please hit that follow button. I know it's been a while since I've streamed, so I'm actually going to try to squeeze in a couple more streams, maybe tomorrow, and try to do another stream on Wednesday. And then I'm gonna take a week off, go on my honeymoon, and I'll be back the week after. So that's why I'm trying to squeeze in the stream here today and tomorrow. So I honestly wouldn't mind swapping Pirate for Needle or another Grave Hit in the main. I can see that with like Scam being relevant. Like if Pirate goes to the sideboard and then Lantern goes main. I think those are like minor things, and I think that's just like as long as that's all in the 75, I think that's just minor things. I think the major things is like swapping things I don't really, not that I don't care, but like I think as long as that stuff we have access to that post board, that's fine. I think it's just like having access to it, period. Like I said, like that second harem I felt so bad. Oh, Desk is good too. Let me write this down. So we have like Brittle Effigy, Elixir of Immortality, and Mishra's Research Desk. Yeah, maybe Mishra's Research Desk. While we think about it. I just type out research. Man, Moto is like laggy as hell. Hello. There you go. Maybe I should have this over a synthesizer. Is that weird? Like that. I don't think that's weird, right? Just like the 4th synthesizer, just a research desk. I think that's fine. Yeah. We'll try this tomorrow. All right, early birds are tuning out. Let's send Mr. Bodingle some love. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Probably just stream this list again. Probably think about it. I'll post to my Discord as well if I want any thoughts on it. But yeah, really appreciate you tuning in out. Hope to catch everyone tomorrow. Catch everyone then. Take care.